walled on this side as well. And yeah, it's literally almost walled. Well, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but hey, it'll do. And so here we are, Inigo, here at a new source of Skyrim, by the looks of things. Some of us more submerged than others. Garjo, can you keep that dog's head above the snow, please? I don't want to lose him. We've gone up very away through. Right. Wow, there's a lot of ore here. You know, if I was a good and honest person, I'd go straight to, what is it, Baldur? Was that his name? I'd go straight there and hand over this map, but frankly... yeah, ready to go. Let's break out the pickaxes and get this done. Feel almost obligated to chip away at this with the best finesse I can possibly conjure. Half my mind is there, wants to swing at it, one axe in either hand. But no, it's Skyrim. I've never really been much of a smith before. Can't really say that. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. But this Baldur, he'll know how to craft Skyrim, won't he? Maybe you can tell me the secret of it. Not that it really applies to me just yet. I need to spend some time and apprentice with a really gifted smith. Maybe he's the one, maybe he isn't. I'm not really sure. Either way, do some more finessing. Let's just try on the side of it. Either way, it would be nice to know that I could actually smith Skyrim, do something good with it. I wonder what the secret is actually behind getting it, like, out of the forge again. I suppose because it's literally magical ice that it goes against all the methodology for any normal metal, even any magic-based metal, but one to ask him, I suppose. And keep your arm, it's a bit chilly. Now, here we go. Should really get you lot bending over backwards to mine all this away. To be frank, I don't trust you. This stuff is expensive and rare. Got some bleeding Thalmor here. What happened to this stuff? What time is it now, anyway? Let's make a guess at the sky. Not that it really tells us much. This is a really strange place. There's a wonderful aura here. Well, I can only make a guess at the time. I can't really say, mate. At dawn won't be that far off, but... Right. How much more?
What's our next move?
Your next move is you get to relax. I, on the other hand... have to be very careful. One, to mine it correctly. And secondly, to make sure I do not miss any vein here. Which, to be frank, as magical as it is, it's kind of hard to distinguish between the snow and the ice and the Skyrim. But it is magical, certainly. Karsho, you've not coughed out a name for the dog yet, apart from Stupid Dog. Should we call it Stupid Dog? Yeah, okay, let's call it Stupid Dog. How about that? I was going to recommend that you, Inigo, come up with a name, but you know what? Oh. Stupid Dog.
What's our next move?
Oh, cheers, Karjo. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
What's our next move?
You sure? Better not be saving that away for later.
What's our next move?
Eldrin, we're going to go back to Skyrim village. And actually, I think it is about time I read Merlin's Tome. I've been to and froing with the idea, but frankly, I think at this point, as he'd say,
You like my guiding
it's for
armor?
the greater good.
Specially crafted.
I run away from him. I've given him reason to be angry at me, but I'm still kind of seething at him. I've come to terms with the responsibilities, with the idea, the concept of what it means to be Dragonborn, but still doesn't lessen the wound. It'd be nice to get some answers from him. Some cohesive answers that aren't laced with mystery. Merlin's been very deliberate about me not knowing much about him. I've spent 20 years with him, and yet I couldn't give you a second name if he has one. Family name. I couldn't tell you where he comes from. I couldn't tell you anything about him. And you know what? I think he enjoys the fact that I don't know these things. I think he enjoys the fact that I've learnt not to ask. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat. It's a good thing I'm no cat, but hey. I'm a crazy cat elf, apparently. Or at least that's what I tell myself in my darkest moments. Now, all this mining is doing my back in. It's gonna be worth it, though.
What's our next move?
I do sincerely hope if we can actually learn and procure the technique around forging Skyrim, that I can retain it, and then when I actually become a competent smith, make my own armour, then I can apply that knowledge retrospectively. But you'll have to see. You're right here, Karjo. Excuse me. I'm actually kind of nervous to read this tome. Do I really want to do it here? Maybe I should wait until I'm back at the Skyrim village. Yeah, a place of relative safety. And Inigo, and Karjo, I need to get you some ebony gauntlets. It does suit you, actually, the ebony plate. It really does. But still more to be done with that. I'm sure you won't complain either. It's just me. If that was my armour, Karjo, I'd do the same. It was a gift from me, so let me complete the gift. Okay? You never complain about these things. You never say much of anything about these things. Now, make sure none of this ore falls on the damn floor. Won't be able to pick it out otherwise. Alright. And here. Wish someone else could touch up my candlelight. I don't have a hand free right now to cast a spell. Do the honours, Inigo?
No.
Thought not. Now, have I missed any veins? Ugh, I feel like dawn is almost upon us. Let's have a sincere look round. I'm feeling quite cold at the minute. As much as I want to get out of here. Want to make sure I've got every last scrap I can get. I think I have, you know. I think I have. Oh, you know what? We might set up a fire here. Even me, I'm freezing my balls off right now. Tell you what, let's get wise to this. Let's knock some of these rocks around here together. There we go. And here, I'm going to need to grab some firewood.
I am here for
Did I put it in your backpack in a go? I'll have a look for you.
pooling our resources.
I believe I did. Let me get 4 logs out of that. There we go. Thank you very much. Well, let me prove just how much of a fantastic mage I become as the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. Although, frankly, I think the cold is really freezing my fingers. I think I have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is kind of an irony. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Ugh. Oh dear. The dawn is here. Me, a vampire, was froze to death. Let's gather here for a bit. Maybe it's worth reading the tome here. Not. I reckon it's worth getting out of the way. I do. Let's get cozy.
The Staff of Magnus, Norton. You neglected to mention you'd brought back the Staff of Magnus? Oh, there I was, foraging through the vault, doing my inventory. Mehrunes razor, fine. The Skull of Corruption, yes. A number of other artifacts made themselves known with their gnarly, unmistakable appearances, but then I caught a snag. I was looking at a rather plain staff. I thought for the longest time that it was a completely benign staff of restoration. Whatever it did in restoration didn't matter to me. It's useless to the quest. But then I couldn't help but wonder why it was in the vault. Luckily, I soon had my resident expert Jazago on hand to tell me exactly what it was, and Norton, well, I almost fell over. He pointed out to me that it was in fact the Staff of Magnus, and he did so over and over in one of his rantings. As talented as he may be, he doesn't do well in silence, does he? But don't think you're off the hook because it doesn't end there. The Staff of Magnus wasn't your only discovery with the college, was it? What's this I've heard about the Eye of Magnus? This Thalmor representative, Ancano, and the Sigic Order of all things. Until I could drag out the details of what transpired from Jazago, and because you didn't turn over the Eye of Magnus into my care, or in fact mention any of this ever at all, I had this terrifying image of you dragging the eye around like a glorified lantern, or throwing it between yourselves like a leather wash ball, like the ones those orcs use for sport. Jazago has now brought me fully up to speed, thankfully, and the Sigics. I will not impart what I know of the Sigics or what they may or may not know of me, but they do have the same aims as us. Since they've taken custody of the Eye, its magnificent power and great responsibility, it must be so. Strange allies, I know, but their quest in this matter is as good as ours. Your hasty appointment as Archmage may have been well thought out on their part, but that's besides the point. Had you not even thought to mention any of this? Norton, must we clear the skies between us? Are you angry at me for not explaining the circumstances you now find yourself in as Dragonborn? Forgive me. I didn't know for certain. I had an inkling. I had some oversight. I know my prophecies, you see. I was correct about the World Eater, was I not? I just didn't know to what extent my next quiet prediction would be correct. We shall talk on this on your arrival back at the tower. Of that, I'm sure. Now, I trust you had good reason to take off to Solstein, or was it some kind of homecoming? A trip of the nostalgic variety? Oh, I won't pry. It's just, you had me concerned for a little while. I perhaps take for granted that I know where you are at any given time, but there were some moments where, well, frankly, I thought I'd lost you. I've never had you down as a traveler between worlds, but did you visit a plane of oblivion? Or did the mark temporarily malfunction? You must tell me. I'm not used to not knowing where you are. And by the way, I've located Falion, the conjuration master I mentioned. He's in Morthal. Visit him at your own convenience, but please heed my advice. Don't mention the college to him. Don't even think it. It'll set him off. He's a conjuration master, true, and I don't care how useful a role he could play in this new rebranded college you've devised that Jazago is so excited about, but Falion has moved on. He should be able to help you with your condition, but if, and only if, you remain in his good books. May Akatosh light your way, Merlin.
Hang on, so Merlin knew I was Dragonborn? Merlin knew? At least he claims he surmised. This dawn is not welcome. It is not welcome. I want to bury my head in the fire, and yes, I am weak to fire, at least I feel it. It's not really warming when I'm beyond warm, it's torturous. Beyond the normal I'm rambling now. What other realizations are in there? The eye? The fact he loves Jazago so much, apparently. I spent 20 years with him, he doesn't show me any affection. At least, I can really notice. He didn't even want the Eye of Magnus. He didn't even want the Eye of Magnus. He's perfectly fine with leaving it with the Sigix, which is, I just took it as a given, that I'm not really going to argue with the Sigix. They just appear and reappear wherever they bloody well want to do so. Whereas now, take the firewood. Take this.
Cooling our resources.
That's to say you're in a good mood. It's absolutely crapped all over my mood.
What's next?
Next is to frankly... We're going cross country. We're heading east. And then beyond that, not one thing at a time, but beyond that, I'm back down to Telmithrin, I suppose. That is haunting. He knew I was Dragonborn. Stupid dog, please. Yeah, that's your name. Not really stupid, it's just... Forget it. Forget it. And this Falion fella. Morthal. I haven't been to Morthal. I have been to Morthal, actually. I have, yeah. I had a vampire incident there, if I remember right. I was meaning to duck into here at some point. Not now. Not while my head's like this. Not while my head is like this. Goodness gracious me. Is it that way? I think so, yeah. I'm still processing this. He knew. Or surmised. What's his next prediction? Ought to take him very seriously on that front. Or at least he ought to tell me what it is. I bet he bleeding won't. Is he allied with the Sijiks? Maybe one of convenience. Could he contact them? Would he want to? Can they him? Again, so vague. He's vague on purpose, I swear he is. Why? I think he enjoys it. I think he enjoys it. And anyway, he didn't seem that annoyed by the fact that I ran off to... Thanks for the moral support, fellas. Apart from stupid dog. Oh, hang on. Oh no! Oh no, oh no. I'll tell you what could really do being taken by someone like this right now. Alas, fate has not decided. This is my last day. Forget it, I'm going to rip a piece off. Why not? Why not? Only for my alchemy. And yes, don't be surprised. I'm a vampire. I've had a taste. I've had a taste of human flesh. I know what you can do. Anyway, back to my pondering, if it really said that. Angsting. Annoyed. Skull villages. Checking my bearings. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Oh, for goodness sake. Just... Merlin said, in his rambling, that he thought he'd lost me. He didn't know where I was. Presumably now we can see where I am. Or at least know where I am. Plodding along. Annoyed and frustrated, if you can bleeding hear me. He can't hear me, can he? No, that'd be omniscient. When he refers to himself as omniscient as a bit of a joke. At least I think so. He's not omniscient, is he? Can't ask him that. We'll give a straight answer. If it were yes or no. So won't believe it. Oh, carry me away, I don't really want to... Didn't even carry me away. Don't carry me... I mean, you at the bottom, is that alright? Just go with the flow. Splendid. Now, Merlin's put this... It's almost like a tribal tattoo, but he ain't really that. It's branded on the side of me friggin' head. This weird blue thing. I say it's not really a tattoo because, well, screwed in my damn face. Which frankly, now I've become a vampire, it's a welcome relief from looking in the mirror and seeing that you're a dark elf and you don't have red eyes like you're supposed to. Being a vampire, turning them orange. Glowing hot, hungry hot, as he said. It's a welcome relief from being blue-eyed. and ostracised in a sense. I always thought it looked rather flattering. But anyway, when I was in Apocrypha, he didn't know where I was. So what? Is his little magic? I don't know what kind of class of magic to call it. Merlin's magic. Is that magic exclusive to the ground beneath our feet here in Skyrim, in Tamriel? I suppose even Merlin has his limitations, as much as he'd hate to admit it. Either way, it's either that or some points around this island it's been rather turbulent for him knowing where I am. Is that a proximity thing? I don't know. It's a hypothesis for him, I think. Anyway. You know, discovering that Skyrim and just being around such a magical place was good to see you. It was almost a welcome relief. Can I just check to see if, you turn out your pockets.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Let's see you're so happy about it. I want to see if you got any style rib. No, you're not hiding anything on you? What about that pocket, eh? Alright, I'll let you off.
Lead on, friend.
Thank you. Whereas now, unlike then when I was prospecting the Skyrim, I am in a bad mood. I need to talk with Merlin. He's angry at me. Well, he's not angry. He's not angry at me for being here in Solstein. He's not angry at me for running off. He's angry at me for not telling him about the Eye of Magnus. Well, the Staff of Magnus. He's angry about the most benign part of this entire thing. That's bloody typical. Anyway, here the forge. Please be here. Please be my welcome distraction. Hello, hello, hello. Got to lose who? The men have axes and have beards. The women have axes and have beards. That kind of thing. Hello, you!
It's good to see you again, my friend. Did you find the elves at their ship?
Yes, I'm sure I could have probably talked to them first, but no, I did it the Norton way. I brought you the map to that Skyrim source. You want to go over there and see if they, got there first, you know? Be a shame if someone did get there first.
I know you faced great danger to bring this map to me. There are no words to tell how glad my heart is. Thank you, Brave.
No problem.
I name you Friend of the Skull, and I will trust you with the knowledge of forging the Stalrim. If you bring Stalrim here to my forge, you can use my tools to make what you will from it. Until our next meeting.
My.
May your hunts always bring you game, and your crops grow tall and bountiful.
If you don't mind, I want to spend a few hours with you here at the forge, learning exactly what I need to learn.
I heard from Dior how you went in search of Baldur. That was very brave. And in fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking for.
Excuse me. Go on.
Quite right. Quite right. This, however, is paying work. Allow me to explain. As a scholar of history, I've always found Solstheim to be most intriguing. I've made many forays into the ancient ruins that cover the island. I've come to know those ruins so well, I could draw you a map from memory.
Is there a point here?
The moment I laid eyes on it.
There we go. Tell me about it, please.
An old tomb, I think. It must have been opened by an earthquake that accompanied one of the Red Mountains eruptions. I'd love to have a closer look. Those old ruins can be dangerous, and I'm no adventurer. I'll pay you to watch my back down there. I'll be heading back there soon. If you're interested, meet me at the ruins and we'll see what we can find. Now I'm off to pack for the expedition.
Okay, so is it there on the coast? I think so. Double check where you've marked out there. Right, yes. It's on my way back down, but... First things first, one thing my head is scrambled. It's scrambled. I can't string a sentence together. I can't string a thought together. I can't keep on the straight and narrow. I'm just pounding about all over the place. Ah, like a feather in the wind. Completely at the mercy of the wind. I'm going to spend some time with Baldur. Focus on hitting a hammer. Watching him hit the hammer. Learn how to forge Skyrim. At least see special technique and what the theory is behind it. So when I actually become to actually crafting my own stuff, refer back to this early knowledge of such a precious metal, ore, and retrospectively use it to my advantage. Yeah, let's do this. I spent a great deal of the morning with Baldur, the smith, and ultimately the technique seemed to boil down to if I could craft ebony and knew how to do that, then honestly, Skyrim isn't that far off. Same kind of technique, same kind of drawdown. It just seemed to just work. You crafted an ebony piece and a Skyrim piece, and then, well, 2 shields of each actually, and it just seemed more or less not exactly the same, but similar kind of yield, similar kind of thing. So yeah, I've now come down here to Nelof's tower. Let's have a chat with him, of course. And there's also, was his apprentice outside? I think so. Yeah. Kind of pegged it that I'd need to come back here, but to be honest, I'm almost kind of forgetting why I even need to come down here. I did need to. I did need to. Maybe you can read my mind and tell me exactly why. I did need to speak to the apprentice, though, definitely. I need to go find his servant? Was that it? Mildred, that name, or I get it wrong? I can't remember. Teldrin Carjo, stupid dog. Can you just fantastic.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Wonderful. Right, Inigo, you know the drill. Behave. Exactly what you're gonna do. I'm gonna open this door and you're gonna rush past me and go right up the floaty thing, aren't you? Aren't you? Just you wait. In your own time. Okay. Let's,
Have you dealt with the Ash Guardian?
Morning, how you doing? Yeah. I did actually destroy it. Have you been hiding in here all this?
Master, you promised to teach me a new conjuration spell.
That was before you ruined that staff. Fix the staff, and I'll teach you the spell.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master. I'll fix it right away.
I should have seen it earlier. For you, it's like looking in the mirror. Really bloody well is.
Is it done? Is the Ash Guardian gone?
It's gone. You can relax, okay?
What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out.
Hmm.
I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can give you the staff.
I know the feeling. Have you seen the servant? I want to call her Mildred for some strange reason. I've got that stuck in my head.
Not recently. Neloth keeps me very busy with spell research.
Huh.
Ask Alenia. She and Verona seem to be quite friendly.
Verona. Right, okay, fantastic. Fantastic. What do you think went wrong with your little spell, by the way? I don't consider myself a master of conjuration, but I can't help to ask.
Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a heart stone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heart stone, it attacks anything in sight.
Well, well.
All right, then.
Indeed. This staff you gave me is awfully heavy. Neloth.
Have you found Verona yet? I could really use some tea.
I have not found Verona, but I do.
Although the grand
Oh, my memories.
only has a common soul.
Yeah, I knew I had this thing in my front pocket for a reason. Here is your ash sample, and that ridiculous device you gave me to actually extract it.
Well done. Here are some septums for your troubles. If you come back in a day or two, I should have the spell worked out. You can buy it from Talvis.
Wonderful. Really, truly.
Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Right. I was gonna say, do you want to carry a staff in a go? But knowing you, won't be the last I've heard of that staff. You've pulled things before, you know that. Pulled a stunt. Like stunts involving this. This is exactly the kind of thing that I have a lot of fun on, but you know, you just steal my thunder. Never get over that. In your own time. Okay. So. Come on, fellas. I need to speak to you. Fancy carrying something for me? Of course you do. I need to speak to another member of staff here. Forget the name. Begins with E. I was introduced, not introduced to her. I was told who she was when I first came here. I am really terrible with names. Let me have a few things. Great.
We follow that.
You do. May as well try this tower first. Let's see. Hello? Whose place is this? Can't even tell. Tempted. I've seen a tile. I don't think I've come across that tile before either. Oh, no one here. There's one more to my left, I believe. There's one across the way there. I think so. See if anyone's in here. Better be.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here.
No, you don't think you're the woman I need to speak to.
Still can't figure out why I was working on that damned pillar.
I don't think anyone can, mate. Have you seen Verona?
Is it tea time already? Well, Neloth's just going to have to wait. Verona went to Raven Rock to arrange for supplies.
Raven Rock? I'd have seen her there.
Azura, light your steps.
Behave! I was gonna say, I should have seen her there, but unless one of us clouted her on one of our little drinking night. It'll be the first time I've accidentally killed someone on a drunken bender, but less about that the better. You expect it's that kind of thing that really haunts you. At the end of it all, no, it's the little things. Genuinely. Now, should I way back to Raven Rock? I'm gonna try the other tower. I'm gonna try the other tower. And then I suppose I need to just follow the road to Raven Rock, don't I? I suppose I have no choice aside from that. Tried all towers. Now just this one.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Wonderful. Do you have any answers?
Damn that man. He's been totally unreasonable.
Oh, what did you do this time?
That fetcher told me to fix his house.
You a builder?
If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will.
Well, I was
Decades of
joking.
loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
What do you need to fix this tower by chance?
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
Fair dues then. Can you point me out where these headwaters are?
It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them. There are bound to be some there, so be careful.
I've come across a Spriggan place of... Yeah! During that horrible dragon assault. Well, that's one of many horrible dragon assaults, but I'm pretty sure I can retrace my steps there, yeah. If I have a look at the map, I'm pretty sure I would have made a few pointers nearby. It's near... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can find that. Have you seen Verona, by chance?
She left for Raven Rock hours ago. She promised to bring me back some fresh blisterwort.
Blisterwort? She got to buy it there? I'm pretty sure you can procure it on the way. Okay, I'll be back.
Verona goes to Raven Rock all the time. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right then, so the road to Raven Rock. She's only really taking one route, but there are various levels on that route.
I'm not sure why the house red
Yeah, a lot of fungi down here, but maybe not blisterwort.
seems like
Can't really say. You're not Verona, I've already spoken to you. You're a bit messed up in the head. Right, should I take the high road first? Does that sound like a good idea, Inigo? Take the high road, I suppose it's going to look down on the pasture beneath. Hang on. Stand to. Probably. Just a free hand. There we go. Caught just in time. Ow. One more, do we? Make it run for it. Hamstring it. Good. Truly great. So, let's retrace our steps, I suppose. If she truly has fallen victim to anything nearby, there's plenty of things to fall victim to. I think this is from my previous scrap I've had out here, yeah. I should be looking for similar kind of evidence, which is why this originally caught my eye. You're not Verona. And you... You're not Verona either. Off the chest, please. Tell you what. Not long dead, I hope. Wonderful. Right. I suppose I just have to patrol the area. Patrol the road. Endlessly. Till I come across any evidence leading to poor old Verona. Listen to me, poor old Verona. If Verona's kicked the bucket, she's kicked the bucket. If she hasn't, she hasn't. I earn a reward either way. Now, where do I even begin? Bloody hell, Verona. Give you more credit than you do. You didn't make it very far, did you? You weren't dressed for the journey. Are those slippers? You came out here wearing slippers? What kind of thing Inigo would do? Yes, if you came out here wearing slippers. Is Nelf gonna want to have a look at the body? I've seen any bite marks in it. First of all, cause of death. Screw it, I'm gonna risk it. Thanks for your service, Verona. It's very noble of you. You came out here to do a very stupid thing. Go on the road to Raven Rock in your bleeding slippers. Who does that? Who? Unbelievable. Well, I guess I should probably just go inform Neloth. As far as I'm concerned, though, this is me just placating the inevitable. I've read... I had read to me Tome entry from Merlin, which is just so... It just rubs me the wrong way, to the extent that it just... You guys can relax here again. To the extent that I just have to put Merlin out of my mind right now. Whilst I'm here, no matter what concerns he may have, no matter what concerns I may have, no matter the quest, I ran away from my responsibilities by coming here. Yet they followed me here. They didn't just follow me here, they were waiting for me here. If I need to put everything else out of my mind. See to Storn, see to Mirak, see to Hermaeus Frigimora. And see if we're alive to tell the tale. Almost makes it sound easy, doesn't it? Anything else is secondary. Even from bloody Merlin. Are you gonna let me go up first for once? The fact is, Nell, offer money here because I know there's a chance that you're gonna pay me. Otherwise, don't mistake this for kindness or common courtesy.
Have you found Verona yet? I could really use some tea.
You got to make your own, won't you? Or make yourself a spell that makes you some tea.
Dead? Well, that's annoying.
Master,
How did she die?
teach me a new conjuration spell.
Do you mind waiting?
Master, I'll fix it right away.
Yeah, it looked like an Ashbourne attack. Yeah, can't really recover the body. They incinerated her. Yeah, they did. It was rather tragic, but I'm not really sure you care about that, do you? No, let's not fuss about the details. Let's look to the future, shall we?
There are more and more of those things showing up around here lately. Now, I suppose you'll have to find me a new steward.
Will I?
Try Raven Rock. They are in awe of me there. I'm sure almost anyone would be willing to serve me.
You can't... You haven't even paid me for this yet.
Well, somebody needs to get me a new steward. It might as well be you. But if you don't want to help a master wizard of House Telvanni, possibly earning his favor, you're a fool.
Who do you want?
Excellent question. Once word gets out, there will be a lot of people to choose from. Someone with a brilliant mind and a robust physique that is blindly obedient would be ideal. Oh, and they need to know how to brew tea. Ulves always waters it down.
Uh-huh. Can I help you research, by the way?
I'm running low on heartstones. If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you where you might find one.
You see now, finally, I'm gonna earn some bloody coin off you. I have a lot of these things. How much you paying per stone?
Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some septims.
Are you just buying the one for now, are you? You're just buying the one for now?
Don't take too long finding me a steward.
Oh no, I'd hate to inconvenience you. Git. Sorry about that, Indigo. You didn't have to hear that. Now. I need to find him a new steward. He's blindly obedient, great in physique, can make that whatever tea he's after. I'm sure there were some other amazing qualities they had to have, but it doesn't matter because I'm sure people have those very specific and unique descriptions in this dwindling settlement of Raven Rock. I'm sure that there is a ton of those people in an absolute abundance.